Okay, we're going to do a demo on how to straighten hair with a flat iron. This is in your procedure book under the hair styling, performance number F15. And as always, your learning steps, your supplies needed are listed in the steps. Number 1 was always to sanitize your hands, assemble your equipment, drape your client, check the hair and scalp, brush the hair. Then you want to make sure, if you're shampooing it beforehand, make sure it's completely dry before you begin, okay? If there is any moisture still left in the hair and you put the flat iron in it, you're going to singe the hair, okay? Now you have an option of using a styling product. This is a flat iron protectant, and I don't want to use too much of this because it is an oil and it'll actually make the hair oily if you use too much of it. But you could just do a mist on it, and if you notice, I'm just kind of shooting on her on this part of her hair because this part looks pretty healthy. Put it on, comb it through. You don't have to do each and every section unless the hair is really damaged. Okay. Then we're going to subsection it. You're going to just let it a little bit down. Depending on how straight you want it, the smaller the pieces, the flatter, the straighter I can get it. Okay. Your safety precautions, again, you want to use a heat-resistant comb. You want to check the temperature of your iron, just like you did with your curling iron. So I'm just going to take a next strip, put it around. I'm going to grab some tension onto it, hold it there for a minute, and then look. If you see it brown, any discoloration, and you're scorching, then you know to turn it down. You have your temperature gauges over here on your flat iron, so you want to make sure that you can adjust that. Never start it out too high, and it's always based on the hair type. So we're going to comb the hair out. You can move that around if you need to. Okay. Again, make sure that it's combed smooth. It's just like with the curling iron. If I would ever, just like when I'm ironing clothes, you always want to make sure that all the wrinkles are out of it first, or that it's laying smooth and not all balled up. Okay, bring it in. And if you notice, you just have to be very careful, a little bit of an angle on that. And bring it down. I'm going to put a bend in that, so you have to be careful how you want to bend in it. When you bring it in, you can't bring it up too much. Or you can put a, oops, pretty soon here. Bring it in. Don't leave it on it too long. Some of them have a little bit of a rounded thing. If you wanted to kind of put a little bit of arc to it, you can get it to go to bend it under. This one, kind of show you a little bit. See how I get a little bit of an arc to it? Because your client may want it smoothed out, but also have a little bit of a bend to the hair. But it's how you're going to hold the plates is going to determine that. So if I don't want it, I'm going to keep it straight down. Okay. When you let this set, do not put it in here, okay? If they're put in here, the plates are too close together and they will get extremely hot. It's really hard on your iron. You lay them out. We have the mat in dispensary, a little temperature thing. You want to grab one of them? You know where they're at? Kenzie, can you grab me one of the temperature mats to put underneath here, please, to show them? All right. So you got that done, and then you're going to do your next section, let your next subsection down. Now, if your temperature setting is too high, thank you. Now, I already straightened that one layer. I don't have to use that one again. So, but I'm going to pick up my next piece. Be careful when you bring it in that you keep it turned. The iron a little bit so that you don't get a crease. You know what I mean by crease? Do you ever have that when you put an iron in? Okay, and a lot of times if the temperature is too high and you put that in and have too much of an angle here, it'll put a crease in the hair. Use care around the ears so you don't burn them. Especially the blonde hair is very fragile. Fine hair seems to get that ridge a little bit more than others. And then just keep going, section by section. Any questions?